dropship has arrived.
We're heading into China for the next operation. Local government forces have reported a coordinated alien attack in a densely populated neighborhood. They're counting on us to secure the area.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Rolling.
Hab's gehört.
Position confirmed.
Yes, Commander.
Copy that. Scanning target area now.
Enseguida. Let's do this.
Oh, aye, aye. Roger, tracking.
I'm on my way. Ten four. Ten four.
Click aus. Double time.
I'm watching.
Aye, aye.
There's something out there. Got it covered. Target acquired. location. Target down.
Correndo. Unterwegs. Affirmative. Moving out.
We're green to go.
X-ray spotted.
See you in hell.
I'm all over it.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Understood. Moving out.
Time. One for the zoo.
Heading to that location. Holding cover position.
Keep him down.
On my way. Ready to rock.
Rat tat bang.
Suppressing.
Moving. First one's still dancing.
Stepping off. Visual on the goods. Ready to engage.
Empieza la fiesta.
Let's do this.
Subduing target.
Operational objectives completed.
Remember, we will be watching.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
The potential applications for this sort of tech would have been limitless if the aliens had only come in peace.
Contact detected.
We have eyes on the bandit. Nearing strike range.